Okay guys, welcome to Sixes Overdrive. Today we're going to debate the biggest topic of all for dual sport bikes. The most often forums are jammed with them, arguments started all over, and that's which dual sport tire you should buy for your dual sport bike. Let's roll it. Okay guys, well let's start off. First of all, welcome back. If you're new to here, we're going to get into it. I'm just going to give you my personal opinions on this, but really in this category, this is the right opinion that I'm telling you on how to choose your dual sport tire for a bike. I'm not going to get into brands, okay? And the reason I'm not going to get into brands is because it just breaks down into a category. After that, you can choose whatever your favorite brand is. You can see forums about it, which is harder, which is softer. So I'm going to tell you guys something. I went out the other day and I replaced my tire. My stock, I think they're called Trail Wings. Is that right? Bridgestone Trail Wing, I believe. Yes, that's what it's called. Anyway, I replaced those with the D606. It's a tire I've never tried before. I've tried Continental TKC 80s and Heidenau Scouts, and then the stock tires that came with the KLR and the Tiger 800 XC and this bike here, the Trail Wing. So anyway, guys, when you go to choose a tire, a lot of us like to think we're true off-road enthusiasts, including myself. Now, I actually do a lot of stuff off-road. I'll jump these bikes. That's why I got rid of the Tiger 800 XC. I'll jump this bike. I'll go to extreme hill climb. I'll hop logs. I'll try to wheelie in the dirt and get over obstacles. And that's why I chose this tire. But even a guy like myself that rides a lot, I do a lot of riding, guys. I got on this bike, and the first corner that I took after the Trail Wing, I honestly thought the front end was going to skid right out on me. The back end felt like it was almost fishtailing when I accelerated hard out of corners on pavement. Took it on gravel, and the thing was like, woo, like kind of doing that all the way down the road. That's what these tires do. I remember it on my TKC too. Now this is after. Now, I kind of need this tire, and I kind of don't. My Trail Wings were doing most of what I wanted, but every time I got into a hilly situation, the back end would spin out, and I was trying to get to the back, then the front end would lift up. Same with trying to hop over a log and get the front wheel up quick. The back end in certain situations on a Trail Wing is just going to spin out on you. Same with going into sand. My front end was washing out and going all over the place. Now, I wouldn't even say I'm a 50-50 rider. This is where some of us are delusional, because most of us that ride these bikes and up. Now, I'm not talking about a KTM 500 EXC or whatever. I'm not talking about a purpose, basically a bike that can clear a double jump, super lightweight kind of thing that's designed more for off-road riding, and you almost don't want to take it on the highway. I'm not talking about those bikes. I'm talking about like a DR650 and up, or even like a WR250 or something like that. Something that's not got all the suspension components, the ultra lightweight, something that's designed to actually go on the road a little bit. Mostly 650cc and up, because those are the ones that truly can do a good job of doing road and dirt. Okay? Most of us are not going to need an aggressive tire like this. I know we all like it because it makes the bike look really mean. But most of us do not need that. Guys, if you're putting on a lot of mileage, you're going to want to go to what they call a 70-30 tire. One of the top ones for it is the Heidenau Scout. It's a very, very long-lasting tire, and it does reasonably well in dirt, and it tracks really well. There's none of that wobbling around or feeling like you're riding on marbles, which is what the knobby does. The bigger the knobby, the less contact patch you have. I'm going to show you what these tires look like up close here. Okay, I'm going to give you the tread patterns of both of these. And you can see that the contact patch on these two tires is completely different. Plus, the road-going tires are usually harder than the knobby tires are, which means they have a better stick on pavement. Well, not better, but it wears out less. So you get more mileage out of your tire. On a pair of Heidenau's, you can easily get over 10,000 K. And that's if you ride like I do, which is quite aggressively. Now, this is a trail wing tread. And it looks aggressive compared to a street tire. But honestly, it's not a very aggressive tire at all. And it's not bad on gravel, hard pack, and street. However, like I said before, when you get to really off-road sandy situations, muddy situations, hill climbing, rock jumping, hard stuff, you're going to want to switch over to something like this. But bear in mind, when you see this next tread pattern, I'm going to tell you that you're going to be looking between 1/4 and 1/2 of the lifespan of something like this. A Heidenau Scout will last over 10,000 K. The next tire I'm going to show you, this D606, I can't see me lasting more than 5,000 K on. Here it is, guys. So, this is the D606 tire. Okay, take a close look at that. Look at the size of the knobs on that thing. Now picture that in the front. That thing is just going to feel like crap, literally, on the roads or on gravel or on hard pack. It's going to wander around a lot because those knobs are going to move around. Alright? So, I know a lot of us like to think we're 50-50 riders, or let me just straighten that out. I don't want to look crooked here, guys. Oh, that's closer, I think. Anyway, a lot of us like to think we're 50-50 drivers, but the truth is most of us have to put on a lot of miles on the road, and you can usually suffer a little bit more with less tire than what I have here. Now, this is my bomb around town. I've got a Ninja 1000, so I've got 2 bikes. I usually ride the Ninja on the road, and this one I take on the trails. That's when you really want these 50-50 knobbies, because you're pushing yourself on the dirt. But if it's one bike that does everything and you're driving through town a lot as a commuter, or you're going on long road trips that are on gravel, like say like a trip to Alaska, or you're taking some of the adventure trails like the Washington Adventure Trail, that kind of stuff, then go with like a Heidenau Scout or something similar. You can choose your own brands. I don't care. If you have any questions about some of the tires and how they operate, put them down in the comments below and I'll answer all your questions. That's about all I got to say on that matter. It's pretty simple. Hard tires wear longer, but they slide out more in the dirt. Soft tires don't last as long, but they're way better in the dirt. And the harder tire is what 99% of you all want. Okay, guys? This is Six's Overdrive, and I'm reminding you to share, like, comment, and subscribe. And that way you can keep seeing more exciting videos like this. Anyway, guys, this is Six's Overdrive, and I'm saying bye-bye.